What is going on, guys? Welcome back. First of all, do we realize this game has 2 cover athletes? I know that's meant to mock all you 2K fanboys that got super mean and gave Madden a .2 user score, but I'd also like to point something out that everyone in this community has neglected. If Madden can just get a user score of 1, it's going to be the only game in history to be 5 times better from one year to the next. Just let that sink in. It's going to be the most improved football game and the most improved video game ever. They've done so much this year, and it's not even out yet. It's just the beta. Let me start off with the fact that they added all the rookie players, like all of them. Do you have any idea how hard that is? Every team gets around 7 new players, so at this point, just by doing that, it's practically an entirely new game. It also looks like they've dialed back the graphics just a bit, which is amazing, because last year, I would just sit and look at the game rather than play it. I mean, it was just that lifelike. One time, I zoomed in on Tom Brady's face in a replay, and I just pretended like he was recording me a cameo. I mean, Madden is the only game that's so realistic, it's almost distracting. And listen, for those of us that loved the limited customization and relocation teams, they listened. EA listens. You guys don't think that they do, but they brought back all the same ones. And just to be clear, they added all the rookie players, and they didn't have to delete one relocation team. You just think that happens. No, that's hard work. Now, the next one I am really excited about. This is actually something I personally emailed Clint myself. You know what? Hold on. I have to make a phone call here real quick. Hello, yes, I'd like to report an emergency. Yeah, I'm having a panic attack over how great Madden 22 is going to be. No, this is not a prank call. Have you not seen the trailer? I mean, well, listen, you don't need to be rude. Okay, I will. Okay, fine then. I'd like to report a robbery. Madden 22 is stealing my heart. Hello? Hello? Oh my god. Alright, well that is completely unprofessional, but what isn't unprofessional is how EA Sports responds to our wish list from this game, because, man, I'm just telling you, I had a hard time with this one. Last year, the scoreboards used like this bright lime color, and it was so hard to see, and it was hard to look at, and I emailed Clint, and I told him, and he said he was going to change it, and they made it yellow. Guys, it's like 4 shades different. This is the problem with you Madden haters. Clint said that every shade takes them a full month, because it's not just, one game mode. It's MUT, it's Ultimate Team, it's Play Now, it's head-to-head, it's the yard, it's all these things, all that hard work of these shades being changed. It's like 4 months out of the year is just changing these shades, and you guys just don't understand that it's a totally different game now. They changed the shading on this, and they didn't even remove any of the in-game commentary. That's almost unheard of. Most games, when they rebuild something from the ground up like this, they have to take things away, yet here we have EA changing the entire game, adding players, changing all the game screens and menus, spending what must be years, refining the graphics so you won't be afraid Tom Brady's in your house if you zoom in and have a big TV and it's at night, or maybe somebody walks in and they think you're, playing actual football, or it's a real football game on the TV. They did all that. They did all of those things, and they still have plans to make Madden 23 better with scouting. Listen, Madden 21 was fantastic. Madden 22 is going to be better. It's already basically the best football game on earth. And listen, as long as it's the only football game you've ever played, it's going to be the best football game you've ever played. And anyone that doesn't agree with that just doesn't know football or EA Sports. And did I mention on top of this, the most important thing, the part no one else is talking about, is they had to do all of this greatness had to be compacted in time, because they had to deal with the NFL so that they continue to have the exclusivity agreement, because 2K is over here in the background. They're trying to weasel their way into the marketplace. Imagine all the time that EA wasted working on that. Time they could have spent making the game somehow even better. Right? Maybe they have 3 cover athletes if 2K isn't starting this whole issue. So in reality, guess what? If you're not happy with Madden this year, you need to blame 2K, because they took a lot of EA's time away dealing with this legal stuff that was going to prevent them from doing everything they could to make Madden the best game that it already is. And go watch the trailer again and speed it up if you need to think that this game doesn't look fantastic.